In the past year, SJBricks has definitely become one of my favorite brands, and that is definitely due in part to their SpongeBob collection. Their Squilliam and Doodlebob figures are both amazing and really blend in with the rest of the Lego SpongeBob characters that Lego made themselves. On top of that, they even have some really amazing tile prints. So, today, I'm Brick Radiop, and let's check out their brand new SpongeBob figures and new accessories. With Patrick Star as Pinhead Larry, and Sandy Cheeks in her around the dome sort of clothing. Inside of Patrick's clamshell packaging, there is the accessory bag. Just looking at this quick, it's SpongeBob themed and has some really fun designs that are very reminiscent of the cartoon, and they have their different information for their social media as well as their website. All of these pieces are going to be printed with pad printing, just like Lego. And just to get a better look of the front of the card, it has those flowers that are in the background of a lot of SpongeBob frames, so that's a very nice addition to this. And I just pulled out Sandy's as well, and you can see that they are identical, which makes sense if they're part of the same series. For the accessories in this release, they have some really great episode references, including the Krusty Krab Pizza, as well as the paper ghost that Mr. Krabs makes for Schmitty Werbenjager Man Jensen. And of course, just a random clamshell dollar that's in a lot of episodes, and one of SpongeBob's best friends being the penny. With the pizza box, you're going to be able to use that basically as a pizza box, but you can probably do some fun things with these other accessories. Like for the 1x1 tiles, you can kind of put them on this modified plate. Of course, they are supposed to be on the opposite sides of a piece of paper from each other, but this is about as close as you can get with Lego. But you attach it to string, you kind of use it like it is used in the episode, dangling from the window. And these pieces are very fun, have very fine details for how small the printing is. And they're just perfect because of that. For the penny print, all you have to do is combine it with a couple other 1x1 tiles, being the crumpled napkin and the potato chip, and the gang's all there, and you can have some indoor fun. And these tiles just add to the already great SpongeBob collection and the SJBricks collection. Let's move on to the minifigures. And the first figure that we're going to look at is Pinhead Larry. You can see that the head is the exact same as the mold for the Patrick figures usually. Same with the legs, those are just the Patrick legs. And I don't have one of the normal torsos to compare to, but I'm pretty sure that they just printed the black choker over it. These are classic styled, based on the original SpongeBob figure, so no back printing at all. And the expression of this figure is just really great and funny, and really just matches the frame from the cartoon. Just looking at this, it would be really perfect to get a bunch of different Patrick and SpongeBob expressions to really expand the amount of episodes you could recreate. Something like the SpongeBob being thirsty in the episode where he visits Sandy in the dome comes to mind for me. And just a great figure to pair with this would be a SpongeBob with a cowboy hat on. That way you have Pinhead Larry and Dirty Dan. This figure is great. I think it is sold out at this point, but some things come in stock, so check them out on Instagram. Let's move on to Sandy. For this figure, it does come with an extra piece, being this tutu. Just a quick look. Again, no back printing or anything. I'll throw this on quick. And here it is. Gives a decent amount of extra detail to this figure. The head is the same as the one that Lego did. I have the astronaut version of the character, but I don't have it here, so I can't compare them. But honestly, the best thing about those SpongeBob sets was the specialized molds that they made for all the characters. And again, the printing is very simple, but very effective. It matches the look of the cartoon. And like I mentioned earlier, having a SpongeBob that doesn't need water would be perfect to go with this figure. Or even having an angry expression for when she's hibernating would be cool to get. This figure is going to be reprinted in the future for sure when they get more of the parts, just because this is a bit rarer than SpongeBob and Patrick since it only came in a couple sets. And this is one of the perfect additions to their SpongeBob collection. Let's kind of check them all out together and get a final verdict. At the end of the day, this is an amazing SJBricks drop. I always really appreciate when they release multiple products at once, and just comparing these SpongeBob figures to their older releases, they all fit in together perfectly. I will say that their figures that continue older Lego themes are definitely my favorite, so I might be a little bit biased here, and also SpongeBob is one of my favorite cartoons growing up. I can't stress enough how much I would recommend buying from them and checking out their social media in the future. Their next release is probably going to be for May 4th and have some Star Wars options. This is one of the figures I got from them last year, and it's also really great and continues on that the complete saga Star Wars sort of look for figures. And this Dead Man is also a really great figure if you like DC. They still have some in stock. For these SpongeBob figures, it is important to know that these sell out really fast, so definitely put on notifications on their Instagram for releases so you don't miss them. And if you want to see more custom Lego videos or reviews, check out the other ones on my channel. I've been BrickRaddyOp, and I'll see you in the next video.